What's up, beauties? Running here, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. So in this video we are going to be doing the crochet box braid boho look, and I just needed a quick and simple style. I wanted it short, like a cute little bob, so this is what I ended up with. And so what I did first, I always relax my hair. It's just a preference of mine. Don't come for me, y'all, but I like for my roots to really be nice and neat. Again, this is not coming for anybody who thinks differently, so don't do that. And so that's what I did for mine. And so what I did was I just parted it from the crown to the ear on both sides, and that is what I'm going to be doing as far as separating those sections. So you'll see exactly what I'm doing, because I saw this method. I've never done this before, and it's supposed to look more natural. It's supposed to look like they're parted individually. So that's the reason why I did this particular method. So let me just give everyone a heads up. I did not think this through. So what I decided that I was going to do, because I saw the girlies doing it, was braiding it instead of using the rubber bands, just braiding, and then you connect that braid to the one next to it, right? Really simple, really easy. But my hair is still a little too short and it's still a little too blunt on the ends to stay braided. So I was not able to continue this method, but I did want to show you guys in this video that I did attempt that, just so you can know not to make the same mistake and waste any time. So I always recommend, in this case, use rubber bands. Don't make them too tight like I did. I made them a little too tight, but that's all right, I guess. And yeah, so that's exactly what I did. So I went in, took this down, and ended up doing the rubber band method. So here you can see I decided to get some common sense and put it with the rubber bands. And so this made it go a lot quicker. Again, if your hair is longer and able to stay braided, totally do that if you don't want the tension of the rubber bands. Again, I saw a video of a girl who was doing this, and her sections, her parts were small. So I said, okay, I want to do that too. I got the exact same hair she got. Like, I was really jocking this girl's style, okay? But it was cute. You know, like, it's fine, you know, who cares? So I did the small sections like hers and everything. And though I don't regret the size of my parts, like I said, I didn't really think about, okay, this is a little too tight, because as you're going along, they don't feel tight until it's like you're done with them, and then it's like almost too late. If you want to go through and take some of them down, you can, but at the same time, it's like I'm not about to do that. So it is what it is. And so actually it really wasn't that bad, to be honest. It was tight the first night that I did it, but it loosened up that very next day. I wasn't squeezing my scalp, you know, it wasn't too much tension, but at the same time there definitely was some. So I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So be aware of that. If you need to, you know, move those parts back a little bit on your edges, please do so. We don't need anybody to lose any edges trying to have a hairstyle, you know, especially if it's supposed to be protective. We don't need to be losing hair, okay? It's just defeating the purpose, defeating the whole purpose. So just be mindful of your parts, your sections, and how tight the rubber bands are. But besides that, it's really straightforward, straight to the point, and I think this is something that anyone can honestly do on their own. This isn't something that somebody would necessarily need to have someone else do. Now, the back, I did not show that part because I was running my mouth on the phone and realized I did not record the rest of the braiding pattern. But I did this section like this all over the front. Okay, it reminded me of one of those hairstyles we used to get, like twisties and all those little cute little hairstyles when we were younger. That's what this reminded me of once it was done. So all I did, you guys, is took those, once they were all in the rubber bands, I just took some braiding hair that I had, some extra braiding hair, because my hair is still too short. So I just took that extra braiding hair, and then I started doing cornrows in the back. So I took maybe 2 rows of each of these sections that I'm doing here, 2 of those rows, and then combined it in the back and made it one big cornrow. And that worked out perfectly. And then as I got to the end of that cornrow, that's when not cornrow, I said that with an L, but cornrow, When I got done with that braid, I braided it all the way to the end with the hair that was added, and then I just connected it as I was going along. So if you are familiar with like a foundation, like a sew-in or something of that nature, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I, not looking back, I should have shown that, but at the same time, I do feel like you guys will still be able to understand exactly what it is that I did. So hopefully y'all can really get what I'm doing, get the gist of it, and be able to achieve this look just how I did. I also want to mention this style took me 3 hours to do. It was very simple. If it's difficult, then you may want to switch up your technique or something, but it should not take you too long. It should not be difficult to do. Unless you are not the fastest braider, then that's understandable. But other than that, if you braid decent and you move quickly and efficiently, you'll be totally fine. Okay, so 3 hours. So I did all of this. I ended up going in the back and adding more. I was just kind of messing around with it, so I actually added more than what I just showed you guys. So all I did was stick the crochet hook downward. Make sure it's not going upward, because this helps the braid lay a lot flatter. So I did that. All I did was put that through and grab the ends of the hair while it's still on the hook. Put that through, hook. I want to put that down, put the hair through the loop, grab the bottom of it and pull the bottom of each piece through that loop, and then that is it. You don't have to double knot it or anything else. So I did all of this in real time. I did not want to speed this part up, just so you can see how fast I was moving, because once I got to this part, it was really just a breeze. So again, I know I was just not explaining that the best way, but hopefully you can see exactly what it is that I'm doing. So you put the crochet hook downward, depending on which side of your head it's on. Make sure it is downward, and then you are going to put the loop of the braid at the top. You're going to put that on the hook of the crochet needle. You're going to put that on there, pull that hair through, and then you are still, while that's still on the hook, you are going to grab the ends of the braid. You're going to grab the curly pieces and pull that through the loop, and then you just pull, make it, you know, nice and secure, and then you can carry on. Now for me, I didn't really notice the rubber bands showing too much, and even if they do, it's still not bothering me. So again, when it comes down to rubber bands or braiding your hair for the foundation, that's all preference. Me, I didn't have an option, but I still like it. So totally up to you guys. So again, just be mindful of, you know, preference and all of that situation when it does come down to how you want to have your hair, how you want it to look. So this is, like I said, real time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope I explained this well, because I am not the best storyteller or just best at explaining stuff. So please just follow along. Please just do your best to follow along, and I promise you guys will be able to achieve this exact same look. It's so pretty, it's so lightweight, and it looks nice in a ponytail. At some point, because I'm about to just wrap up my whole voice on this, at some point I did show you guys the back of it just so you can see. Now there is a certain method that you can do for the foundation, for your braiding method, to have it look a different way. I don't plan to really have this hair up in a ponytail too much, so that to me didn't matter. So just keep that in mind as well. So this is all I have for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank y'all for always tuning in, for subscribing, for always watching, being supportive, and liking videos and sharing. I see all of that, and I really do appreciate each and every one of my viewers. I love y'all so much. And if you are interested in seeing more hair videos, or you have a certain style that you would like me to try out, please let me know, and I will catch y'all next time.